Hey, uh, what's up? I'm just making a video to voice my concerns and what I think is good and what I do think is not so good about the Modern Warfare beta. The gameplay in the background of this video was recorded in the beta, in the gunfight mode, so it's not alpha footage and it's not, normal multiplayer footage, but it's footage. It's more of like a background distraction, if you will. Is not to bore you. So one of the main complaints I have about this beta is, sorry, at least the first week, is the level cap. The level cap is it's only 20, and you can only unlock about a fifth of the guns in the entire beta, which wouldn't be too big of a deal if they didn't show the other guns, but it's really frustrating seeing the P90, the SCAR, the FAL, and all of those other iconic, masterpieces of guns out of your reach. You can't get them. Why would they put that there unless they were going to raise the level cap? Now they might raise the level cap in the second week of the beta, but it'll probably only go to 30 because that's the max rank progression on the menu screen when you go to create a class and you look at all of the unlocks. And another thing about this system is the fact that the perks are ridiculous. Some of them do absolutely nothing, like shrapnel. It makes explosives a little bit better, or like some of the operator perks, like for the deagle, that make the melee faster, a little bit faster. It's not too ridiculous. And the fact that there's no dead silence is pretty worrying. Sorry, not dead silence. Well, not amplified. Whatever they call it in the Modern Warfare series, I'm not too familiar with it. I know it's not sitrep. I know it's not amplified. I know it's not, awareness. Because those perks are garbage. I hate them so much. Like, sound whoring perks are the worst perks in the game. But the perks like dead silence and Skulker, is it Skulker? I don't know. That discourage dead silence and that discourage sound whoring. Those are very beneficial to the game, and there aren't any in the beta. I don't know if there will be in the full game, but the fact that there's no sound whoring perks whatsoever is better than if there were, awareness or sitrep pro or amplified or whatever you want to call it. Because Call of Duty has no continuity whatsoever between the two franchises, and even their own franchises, between Infinity Ward and Treyarch. I couldn't think of the name there for a second. Another complaint I have about the beta is the attachment system. At COD Champs, I believe, I don't know if it was COD Champs, but there was an event where they flew loads of streamers out to LA and YouTubers out to play the game early, the full build of the game early. And there was lots of gameplay from that, and it was brilliant because we got to see the entire game as it was. I don't know if there was any lock content there. I can't really remember. I should have researched before recording this, but oh well, sue me. But I just don't think that the way the attachment system works in this build of the game is very good at all, because there's only one or two attachments, and there's far more room in that menu to fit a multitude of different attachments that could do a multitude of different things. And it just seems like a waste, honestly. If there were more attachments and the attachment progression was, a little bit faster than it currently is in the beta, I think that this game, at least the gunplay and the attachment progression, it would be, flawless. I like the sights. I like the door puncher thing on the Olympia, and because in this game, even if you hit them in the back with a melee, it doesn't instantly kill them. Like it did in Black Ops 3 through Black Ops 4. But if you put this attachment on the Olympia, no matter what the animation is, no matter if you hit them with the butt of the gun or the barrel of the gun, or you just push them with the gun, they will die in one hit, which is a very good thing, because that gun isn't so good at getting one-hit kills. You know, you shoot both of your shots at somebody. You know, sometimes they just don't die. So that melee is very crucial to that gun. And the sniper, there's a deep impact, I believe. I don't know if it's deep impact, but there's a perk for the sniper. I think it's called like heavy hammer or something like that, which makes the sniper damage a lot higher, which means that you can get hit markers only on the shins and feet, which is a bit ridiculous on the ARX50. That's the only sniper in this beta. It's a little bit strong, just a tad, but the snipers in this game aren't gonna be too powerful. Ooh, that was a nice throwing knife. I like that throwing knife, because of the fact that the high fire rate weapons in this game generate so much scope sway. It's ridiculous. It's near impossible to aim at somebody, even across the map, if they're using an MP5 and they hit you a few times. Your scope's just gone. It's Black Ops 1, you know? So that's really frustrating to use when you're sniping. And the gunfight mode is not too bad, because everybody's got the same gun. So, sometimes there's two guns, sometimes there's only one. It's a fun mode. Another complaint I have is about headquarters in this game. It's different to how it was in other games. It just isn't good. I don't like headquarters. I don't like the fact that I think that hardpoint's a much better mode than headquarters. They fill the same role. But really what it comes down to between hardpoint and headquarters is personal preference. I really enjoy hardpoint, because it's a very high scoring mode, and the hardpoints are always in a set location. In headquarters, at least in this game, they're sporadic, so you can't learn the locations and get there ahead of the curve. You have to wait for it to sort of, you know, extend before you can begin to capture it. And capturing it, right, it's so dumb. What you've got to do is you've got to sit there, you've got to capture the headquarter, and then you've got 50 seconds to earn points. And it's really dumb, because if an enemy wants to capture the same headquarter, they have to then recapture it from you instead of just getting access to it instantly. And then when they even catch it, they don't get access to that headquarter. The headquarter then activates somewhere else, so they can't even get any points from that headquarter that they've just captured. It's so stupid. What's another thing? The nighttime mode. I really like the nighttime mode. It's so thematic. It's beautiful. I love turning on and off the night vision goggles. I love the lighting. It was a shame because I only got to play it on Hackney Yard. I don't know if it was on any other maps. I don't think it would have been, because of the amount of times I played it and the amount of times that I got Hackney Yard in a row was ridiculous. Another thing, the realism mode seems a bit weird. I thought that it would have been like hardcore, but it isn't. It just removes everything. It just removes the HUD. That's all it does. Doesn't affect gameplay very much. The S&D mode, cyber attack, that's awful. It's so bad. The device planting and defusing is way too quick. The fact that it's a weapon slot item isn't necessary. The fact that you can revive your teammates is stupid. What else about it? I think that's my main complaints about it. I don't like... Stop saying this is a commentary. You can't keep saying The fact that Ground War isn't here yet is it's a bit disappointing. I saw Charlie Intel on Twitter saying that Ground War would be 32 versus 32, which sounds amazing, but it would be difficult to do it on the maps that are currently in the game. I hope that the crossplay beta is a lot better. I hope that they allow more guns to be used. I hope that they allow a wider variety of perks to be unlocked so that we can experiment with things other than Ghost. Ghost is awful in this game. See, the UAV, It's like a necessary perk because it's so strong because gunfire doesn't show up on the radar. So having that UAV is so crucial. It's you'd be stupid not to run Ghost, but Ghost is bad for this game. It's toxic. It makes the game feel worse. It makes the game feel like you have to be running this certain perk, otherwise you will lose and you will be killed by somebody who can see your live location on the map at all times. The advanced UAV isn't available in this beta, so I wonder how ridiculously overpowered that's going to be when we get access to it. You know, I think that's all of my key talking points I wanted to talk about. Is there anything else? No, that's about it. Oh well, thank you for watching. I'd love to hear some of your complaints or praises of the beta. I'd love to hear a discussion instead of just going, retard, retard, you don't like gun good, you're bad gun, ha ha ha. So, yeah, thank you for watching these, on my complaints about the beta, and I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.